Hi, Dennis Jones is my name. I'm Senior Financial Planner here at CCA. Today I'd like to have a bit of a chat about our C3 program, which is unique to CCA. We've created it to help our clients better manage their finances, but also to align their values, their goals with their strategy to make the most of their financial opportunities. Harvard Business School, this graph I'm referring to is my interpretation of some research that was done by Harvard, which confirmed what I think we all know, and that is that people that align their core values with their goals, with the strategy, and then meet regularly with the advisors they trust, they do a whole lot better than people that don't have clear goals and strategy. So specifically, people that had smart goals, measurable, specific goals with a strategy and a plan, they did pretty well. But indeed, people, the top group here that had specific measurable goals with a clear strategy aligned with their goals and disciplined implementation, and then a regular review meeting with advisors they trust, they did 93% better than the next best group. So I guess the question is, why don't more Australians have clearly documented their goals, what's important to them, and a strategy to help them maximise the chances of achieving what's important. So with that as a theme, we created this C3 program about 4 years ago, and we're now progressively been refining it. Quite simply, it's a secure web-based program to help our clients capture all the information in one spot that's important for them. And that also helps us as their advisors and also their accountants if the client gives their accountant access to their information to provide them with proactive advice. So today I'd like to give you a bit of an overview of C3. This interface here, if you're a client of ours or you want to become a client, we can send you a link to your own C3 file. By the way, C3, the original coding for that was client-centric consulting. But really these days we call it My Money, My Life. And this is the interface you'll see when you log on via the internet. So what I'd like to show you quickly is an overview about me. It has most of the financial information. I don't know whether you can read the detail on this screen, but there's a sample client in here. His name's Brad Pitt, and his partner's name is Angelina. So you've probably heard of them. They're actually not clients, but we've taken the liberty of putting them in as clients as a sample. So what would happen if you became a client or you wanted to access C3? You will go to, just go back to the main menu. You'll see this on the screen. The reason we've colour-coded it is to give people easier access. We have a lot of clients we have teleconferences with as well, or Skype meetings. So we'll go to O1 again, about me, and this is where we enter most of the basic information, such as our client's name, their occupation. We can go contact details, just to get the basic information, including email addresses and so on. The next thing we would do with a client is perhaps capture the assets and loans. Now, two types of assets here. There's lifestyle assets. And the lifestyle assets are really home and contents, cars, that type of thing, anything that's not generating investment returns for your future. Your home probably is, but it's also, we consider it a lifestyle asset. So in lifestyle assets, you would pop in the value of your home, cars, etc., home contents. Then we go to investment assets. Investment assets are investment properties, superannuation, shares, cash, anything that's not considered to be a lifestyle asset. So there's the two groups of assets, and then we can click the button to work out quickly the net worth of a client. We've got $12 million here for Brad and Angelina. Indeed, it's probably got a few more zeros on the end of that. So after assets and loans, we then go to cash flow, and this section will capture income from all sources. Whether it be salary, whether it be a pension, government subsidies, Centrelink pensions, all of that can be captured in here, including any tax-free income. it will automatically, that section will automatically work out the right information is put in there. It will calculate your tax liability instantly. Then from income we go to personal budget, and the idea in here is to simply capture all your expenses from mortgages or rents through to kids, cost of kids' schooling, holidays. Basically every expense you have could go into that section, and then that will automatically calculate from the income on one hand coming in, expenses going out, what your surplus income is. Down the bottom here, if it's green, it means you do have a surplus. If it goes red, it means that your expenses are exceeding your income. So in this case, from the information with Brad and Angelina, they are indeed spending more than they're earning. But bear in mind, this is just a sample file. So if we could go back again to the to 01, the 01 section has most of the financial data in there. We could also capture insurance information. We won't go into that at the moment. If you have a business structure, such as a trust or a company, we can put all of that information in there. So we can very quickly, and you can do this yourself online, remember, capture all of that information. Then generally clients at our first face-to-face meeting or teleconference, we will go over that information they've provided, and then we can also look at perhaps their values and goals. So just click onto that section. In this section, the first thing we talk about is the difference between a value and a goal. And a value really is defined as something that's really important to you and your family. It might be your kids' education, it might be providing a home for your family. What stands behind your goals are typically the values or what motivates you to achieve your goals. So we have a bit of a chat to really understand what our clients value, and then we go specifically to the goals section. And in the goals section we can capture specific goals that people might have. That might include more time with the kids, private school education, being able to retire on a particular amount of income from age 60, might be the purchase of a holiday home. Whatever those particular goals are, what we try and do is to align those goals with your values and then develop a strategy with you to maximise the probability of you achieving those goals. And we capture the strategy over here. Now obviously the strategy is not going to happen in the first meeting. We may not identify the best strategy for you, but it's our job, once we understand what's important to you, your values, and what your goals are, then to help you develop the strategy and then implement the strategy over time. So values, goals, strategy, we start to develop that in here. The beauty of having all of this captured securely online in your file, remember this will become your own file, is that we're not giving you reams of paper, we're not sending you 10-page letters. We're working with you in real time, securely capturing the information that's important for you, rather than us duplicating that all the time. So all meetings, by the way, when you come in, we will set up a meeting agenda, button number 8 here. All meetings will have an agenda, and the first item on all meeting agendas is what's important to you at that time. What are your priorities at the moment? So that we keep focusing on what's important to you to help you make the most of your financial opportunities. Down here, button number 11 here is, this is the sort of relationship we would like to have with most clients. We like to remind our clients that you are the CEO of your life. You're the Chief Executive Officer, if you like. It's your life and you're making all the important decisions. What we would like to do is become your Chief Financial Officer, working closely with you to help you make wise decisions and avoid costly mistakes. And the scope of advice we can provide includes, firstly, capturing all of your information securely in here so we know who you are and what's important to you and what your goals are, then helping you better manage your cash flow if necessary. Some people are really good with cash flow. I think the majority aren't. So often we can help them do a little bit of their cash flow, capture their assets, lifestyle and investment assets, smart debt management. It's amazing how many clients will come to us and they're paying maybe 0.5% more for their debt than they need to. So one of the things we do is to go to the bank to see if we can improve as brokers, to see if we can help reduce the cost of their finance. Wills, estate planning, there's a strategy menu and toolbox. Basically what we've captured in here, in the overall, let's go back to here, this now represents, let's get rid of that, yes, the system, the C3 My Money My Life system now represents probably my 30 years in financial services, and every time I've come across a good idea, we've actually modularised it and built it into the program. So it represents 30 years of development, really, even though we've only had it operational now for about 4.5 years. We're currently also spending a lot of time and effort developing the program to make it more scalable, and we've had some interest from some major institutions. So in the meantime, we'd really like you to, if you don't have a C3 file, please contact us. We can forward a trial file to you. If you need help with that, please give us a call and we're very happy to spend some time with you on the phone. In the meantime, please access your C3 file. Remember, if you can take the time out to capture your values and goals, and then work with us, with your CCA team members, to develop and implement a strategy that's suitable for you, you're dramatically magnifying the probability of successful outcomes for you and your family. Thank you.